The 7 parts of sociocracy are mutually reinforcing and mutually beneficial. That is to say, they all help each other work better. When we remove one, all the other 6 don't work as well. When we remove 2, all the other 5 don't work as well, and so on. Are there any parts of sociocracy you can use all by themselves without difficulty? Oh, yes, and no. One is selecting people for roles. When I do quick overview workshops, which some groups like to get a kind of a taste to see if they want to learn it later, I teach them how to do selecting people for roles. This can work very well, but not if they change it, alter it, or make it a hybrid with boss decides, a hybrid with majority rule voting or supermajority voting, or if they make it a hybrid with consensus classically or consensus modified. Then it tends not to work well, and it tends to cause conflict, heartbreak, demoralization, and people not going to the meetings. If it's used correctly, it tends to work well. But sometimes big problems occur, so it's good to learn it and have it in the context of these others. Sometimes a group wants to learn proposal forming. It's rather complex, and it's totally based on consent decision-making. So tomorrow and this afternoon, we'll learn consent decision-making first, and then after that, we'll learn proposal forming. And though this has many steps, it'll make a lot of sense because it'll be based on something you've learned very well all day tomorrow. Okay, so these are the 7 parts, and they're mutually reinforcing and mutually beneficial. So please imagine 7 people standing in a pretty tight circle. And everyone has their hands on each other's shoulders, and then everyone sits down slowly. Now that means the person in the front is going to sit on the knees of the one behind them. And we're all sitting on the knees of each other, but because we're in a circle, we're holding each other up. Can you picture that? Have you seen that kind of funny little group exercise? With 7 people, we need to be pretty close together so we don't fall over. All right, here's what I want you to picture. Remove one person. We all fall down. Because they were needed like the arch, like the keystone in an arch to hold up the circle, as it were. Does that make sense? Okay. Please consider a bicycle. It has essentially 7 parts. What are the 7 parts of a bicycle? Well, let's see. The diamond-shaped frame, the back wheel, this is a pretty big wheel, the front wheel, the handlebars, the seat, the pedals, and the gears, which lead to the chain, which lead to the gears, and the brakes. So we have brakes, we have pedals and gears, we have a frame, we have the front wheel, the back wheel, and the seat. Okay, now remove one of those. I would like a volunteer who doesn't mind doing physical things in front of the room. Remember, this will be on YouTube forever. Would somebody who has a little bit of showbiz in them come on up here? Oh, thank you. You're coming up? Great. I wonder if you would kindly help me ride a bicycle that we take some parts off of.
Sure.
Okay. So shall we go to town on our bicycles along this winding road?
Sure. We on the joint bicycle together?
No, you're on one and I'm on one. So we're just kind of, riding, right? And now let's take off the front wheel. Oh my God, Sarah, our front wheels. Yeah, can't ride it. Let's put it back on. Okay. Okay, Sarah and I are now doing better than we were a minute ago. But we're now going to remove the front handlebars. We have to grab the fender to steer it. Okay, no more handlebars. Okay, now we're steering it by hanging on to the front fender. Can we still ride it? Not too well. Okay, shall we put the handlebars back on, Sarah?
Yes, please.
Okay. Sarah, would you please suggest something we might remove? Then we have to act it out.
Let's remove the chain of the bicycle.
Okay. Wait, there's a bigger hill. I can't actually ride this baby up that big hill. Okay, thanks. Shall we put those back on?
Let's put it back.
Okay. Okay, now we're going up the hill just fine. Okay. Sarah, would you remove another part, please?
Let's see. Let's remove the seat.
Okay. Oh my God, this is a little bit scary. That pole is, a little annoying and.
Stand on your toes.
Toes. Right, pedals on toes. Okay, this is. Please get me put the seat
All right,
back.
let's put the seat back.
Okay, thank you. Would you care to remove something else?
Let's see. Let's remove the pedals.
Okay, no pedals. Here's how we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Right? This is how you ride a bike with no pedals. Thank you so much. We could imagine the back wheel going off. We could imagine no brakes. If there's no brakes, this is how we stop it, right? Right?
Or you just go.
Oh my gosh, you're so athletic. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. A hand for our actor. Ladies and gentlemen, please consider the human body. Take out the liver. Oops. Oops, oops. We don't live very long. Take out the spleen. We can live, not as well. Okay, take out the tonsils. We can live, not as well. Okay, appendix. Okay, we can live, not as well. Because it has to do with your immune system. Did you know that? It wasn't like medical industry says, a piece of you that was a mistake. Okay, take out the lungs. Take out one half of lungs. It's hard to breathe. I have to breathe twice as much to get half the amount of air. See, we need all those parts because it's a beautifully designed system. What do you say? This wonderful little protoplasm engine is a beautifully designed system. Well, I think Gerard Indenburg in the Netherlands created a beautifully designed system. And I want us to use all the parts, which is why I am an advocate for learning all the 7 parts in a 3-day workshop, not just some of them in a 2-day workshop, or trying to cram all of them into a 2-day workshop where we learn some of them a little bit, but not too much. Because I want you to succeed and thrive if you decide to share this with your group, if you decide to use it. Okay?